Why Krishna accepted only her garland? To know more about it, watch full story. Once Godadevi asked Swami, everyone performs various rituals and offerings with milk, flowers, leaves. Among all those rituals, which one do you like the most? In order to please her, the Lord responded that the ritual with flowers, the Pushpachana, is his favorite. To that Bhudevi longingly said, I wish I could perform the flower ritual to you with my own hands someday, Swami. In the future, in the lineage of our Garudmanta, a great devotee named Periyalvar would be born. He will find you in his basil garden. Just as foretold, one day in the small village of Srivilliputtur, Periyalvar went to basil garden to make a garland for the ritual. There he found a baby girl who was the earthly form of Bhudevi, born to fulfill her wish as Godadevi. He adopted the little girl and cared for her as his own daughter. Raised by Periyalvar, the little girl grew with deep devotion in her heart. With that devotion, she lovingly made flower garlands for Swami. As she made each garland, she would try it by wearing it around her neck, observe how they were arranged, and then she would send them with her father. Not knowing her actions, Periyalvar would take those flowers and offer them to the Lord during the puja. As the priests adorned Swami with them, they observed that they were specially fragrant and more beautiful than the rest. The priests started to observe that these special flowers sometimes had long strands of hair stuck in them. They wondered, are these used flowers? They assumed it was an accident, as Periyalvar had a reputation of carefully picking the fresh flowers for the Lord. But this seemed to happen again and again. The priest then had to ask Periyalvar, why are you offering used flowers for the rituals? Periyalvar was shocked and said, I don't know how this happened. Priests decided to no longer use the flowers prepared by Periyalvar. But surprisingly, any other flowers they would offer started to fall off from idol. One day, Periyalvar noticed the little girl making the garlands and placing them around her neck. He asked her, how could you do this, my dear daughter? These flowers are for the ritual, and we should not offer used flowers to Swami. Deciding not to use them, Periyalvar went back to find new flowers for the ritual. Despite searching everywhere for hours, he could not find any. He returned and went to bed. In his sleep, Lord Krishna appeared and said, your little daughter is none other than Bhudevi herself. It pleases me the most to be offered the same flowers that she tries on. Together they had Godadevi bring the garlands that she made. She lovingly decorated Swami as she wished, and he accepted those garlands with joy. This story teaches us that the sincere devotion to the Lord is far more precious than the offering we present.